All right, so today I want to talk about something that I was thinking about while I was driving home from getting this. This shit is gas, by the way. It tastes like almost like a rainbow sherbet, which actually is funny. It's sparkling sherbet slush. That's actually what it tastes like. It's actually gas. I just said actually twice, but it is really good. Anyways, I want to talk. I was just thinking about a lot of stuff. And what I want to talk about is answering people back with love. And I talk about love on this channel a fuck ton. And there's different branches of love. But for example, someone in my family, I'm not going to say who, someone in my family is so obsessed with money that is where they get their value from, their self-worth from. Money. It's all they fucking talk about. So much so that if you don't want to talk about it, they take it as a personal attack. Right? Maybe you know someone like that in your life. Or let's say, I'm trying to think of another example. Let's say you have big goals, big aspirations and dreams. You want to, it doesn't matter what, just say it's this crazy dream. You want to be a real estate millionaire. And let's say a ton of people come to you, maybe in your life, that, and maybe even people that you love, doubt you, don't believe in you, and you take that at face value and you come from a place of wanting to prove them wrong, wanting to show them that, you know, respect me, I deserve respect, I know I could do this. That's cool, and you probably can do that. But imagine if you answered at their true pain, which is that they don't believe in themselves. Because if someone believed in themselves and they love themselves, of course, they don't know how to doubt you. That's not in their nature. They're going to be like, fuck yeah, go for it. Whenever people tell me their dreams, I love it. Because I'm like, hell yeah, go for it. You could do it. Like, I just love giving the love. Because I know most of the time when you, even though you shouldn't tell people your dreams unless you trust them, that it's going to get shot down. So whenever someone does tell me, I show them love. But anyways, back to the example. If you answer with that hate, that revenge, that wanting to prove someone wrong, you're just going to create more of that, you know, more of that hate, more of that revenge, and that will be your reality, and that will, you know, multiply in the world. My hair looks fucking crazy right now. Oh, way better. But yeah, anyways, you can either answer with that and prove them wrong, and they're going to believe in themselves and love themselves less. You're going to make them feel even smaller. When in reality, if you just can answer with love and show them that they should believe in themselves in whatever way, you know, you want to do that, you create that in your reality and their reality. Now you just took someone who hates themselves, say, and showed them that you could love yourself. You should believe in yourself. You should go for your dreams. Don't listen to anybody. Go for it. Reach for the sky and don't stop until you get there. And now you just change someone's life. Instead of what a lot of people do, which is coming from this place of, like I said before, you know, wanting to prove them wrong. You know, maybe that made you feel small, and now you need to prove yourself by proving them wrong. It's a whole thing. And I did that too. When I was 19, I had this factory job, and I told everyone in the factory job I'm going to quit soon because I'm going to do real estate. This one guy was like, he was like almost dying laughing. He was like, you're going to be back. You're never going to do real estate. Like, you're never going to be successful. Looking back, all he was doing is showing me what he believes about himself. But I took it as face value, like, oh, he doesn't believe in me. He's a piece of shit. Fuck him. I'm going to prove him wrong. Sure, that drove me for a little bit, right? I got a couple of deals, and this was on Long Island, one of the hardest markets. And I remember I made like $2,000, and I fucking brought the cash to the job to show him and like basically tell him to go fuck himself. And he looked defeated. I remember he looked so defeated. And he was pissed. He was like, "Yeah, fuck you." Go. It was like a whole back and forth of not love, not love. And he probably felt smaller. And guess what? I had a false sense of like, oh, that felt great. I proved him wrong. That feeling great lasted like a day. Then I needed to do it again. Oh, I need more. It was like almost like a dopamine hit. Like, oh, that felt so good to prove them wrong, and now you need more. Imagine if I answered with love. I was like, hey, I actually made money, and I hope this shows, even though everything you said to me, that you should believe in yourself. I don't know why you said that to me. Maybe you don't believe in yourself, but dude, whatever your dream is, go out there and go for it. Maybe that would have shifted his mind a little bit and goes, holy shit, maybe he's right. I'm almost getting emotional saying this because I don't want people to feel small. And I also don't want this cycle. The one thing I fucking hate about entrepreneurship and business is I don't want to say sell you, but create content around. It's almost like business guy versus the worker. I don't know if you ever watched, especially the older, like 2010-ish videos. I really don't remember the names of them. I'm pretty sure David Goggins has said this, but anyways, they come from this point of view where you're up here and everyone else is down here, right? Fuck the 9-to-5 guy, he's an idiot. It's just so much negativity and dumb shit, and everyone's trying to prove themselves to someone else instead of just showing love and spreading love throughout the whole world, which is going to change the world. That's what's going to change the world. This shit's good as fuck. And this is going to change the world too. But seriously, if they were to, or if anyone, not just they, like you watching this and even myself, if we were to create more content that inspired each other to work together and look not down on each other but up to each other, help one another, love one another, dude, this world would, it's already a beautiful place, but it would be a beautiful place for everyone. That's the deeper message with all this. Is your action and how you react to someone, or respond to someone, I should say, will some way, somehow create a domino effect. Right? Because now maybe that guy that I did that to back in the day wants to prove someone else wrong because now he feels like shit about himself, and then that person's it's gonna be a cycle of fuckery. Just got a text. Scroll that up. It would be a cycle of fuckery. But the more we respond to each other with love, even in the face of hate. Again, someone in my family, again, I'm not going to say specifically, if you don't validate him, basically, if you don't validate him, he'll get a tantrum. He'll literally, 60-something years old, he'll have a tantrum if you don't validate him. I love him. The intention I'm saying this is from a loving place. I just stuttered so bad. I'm saying this from a loving place. Like, I'm a very tough love person, and it just saddens me to see them do that. Like, why are you throwing a tantrum? Because no one's validating you. I always respond with love. It's tough love. It's very tough love, but it's love. One day, even if it's on his deathbed, hopefully he realizes that he was loved all along. And he didn't need to prove himself to anyone. Now I'm getting emotional because this person means a lot to me. And even I make mistakes and respond to him and almost validate his reality that he's not worth anything until he gets this amount of money. There's nothing wrong with wanting to make money. Nothing wrong with it at all. But if you need it to feel fulfilled in life, that's where it becomes fucked. Because you'll never get enough. Never. The only thing you need is yourself. Why would you need validation from a fucking piece of paper? You are perfect just the way you are. So next time somebody says something to you that maybe is coming from a lower place, lift them up. Lift them up. And it's hard sometimes, because sometimes you want to be like, oh, fuck this motherfucker. I get it. And I make mistakes too. But catch yourself, right? If you say something and respond to them, you could be like, you know what, I'm sorry, I shouldn't have responded like that. And then go about giving them love, right? Because dude, even when a bug comes in someone's house, most people's instinct isn't to set the bug free, it's to fucking kill it, right? And I know that's so insignificant compared to the grander scheme of things, but still, that little choice is not coming from a place of love. You're like, oh, this thing's bothering me, let me get rid of it, let me just kill it. No fucking remorse, right? To you it might just be a bug, but that thing is a living thing, right? That's what we do to other people, except we're not killing them. We're killing their ego. We're killing not their ego. We're killing their spirit. We're killing their spirit. Now, the human spirit is indomitable, but especially when we're all united we already all are united, but especially when we act united together. The message I hope you get from this, so much so, is to respond instead of react. And I want to even get better at that too. You know, the reason I'm able to think this is I can think of the times, holy shit, I reacted like that when I could have did this. Why did I react like that? Oh, I got a burp. Why did I react like that? Oh, because I was also coming from a low place. Oh, I needed oh, he doesn't believe in me? Let me prove him wrong. Subconsciously, I don't really like that word, but anyways, subconsciously, you need validation from them. Because if you didn't, why the fuck would you need to prove them wrong? I'm looking big, holy shit. See, yo, you gotta validate yourself. Like, I'm looking big as fuck. Look at that tan line. Look at that. We got the sun up here and then the moon. This is a fucking eclipse. A bicep eclipse. And also, when you start responding more with love, watch how that person's life changes. But in order to do that, you have to change yourself first. You can't fake being loved. That just doesn't make any sense. Just be the love that you already are. How? Everyone has their own way. A bird flies, a fish swims. You got to find your way to remind yourself that you are loved. For me, I love writing, I love drawing, I love making videos like this one I want to. I dance. Like, I do whatever I want that I like to do, that puts me in that loving state. And it changes other people's lives in beautiful ways. You can turn your biggest hater into someone that loves themselves so much that they have to reflect that and love you. You probably, you know what? I'm going to leave it at this. Have you ever seen someone that in the beginning of their, I guess, rising star, rising fame, whatever you want to call it, have gotten so much hate, but then eventually over time, because they didn't give a fuck, they were like, oh, I love myself, doesn't really matter what all these people say. Slowly but surely, everyone turned around and were like, you know, this guy's pretty fucking cool, actually. Like, literally almost everybody. I wish I could think of an example of that. I can't think of an example, but I know I've seen it happen live. Well, maybe not live, but you get what I'm saying. And that person could have responded with hate. And then that reality of people hating him and showing him hate would have gotten worse. Because when someone's being hateful, that's what they're creating in the world. But because that person responded with love and everyone turned around, we're like, oh, you know what? Oh, I don't know his freaking name, but there's this guy that does really cool videos about giving back to the community and cool stuff like that. And so many people were showing, like, I guess hate, whatever you want to call it, but like, why are you recording this? This should be, don't record. You're recording this for attention. Why are people recording good deeds? And I'm thinking, like, people record literal fights and death, and you're cool with that. You watch that. You don't question that. But when someone records something cool like that, it's a problem. That's crazy to me. I still to this day don't understand why people get mad at it. It's fucking crazy. And in the beginning of his, I gotta find his name, man. I'm sorry, I can't think of his name. But it's always in first person. He's never like showing himself. It's always first person. And now people love him because he didn't give a fuck. He was like, I don't give a fuck what they say. I'm doing cool shit. I'm changing people's lives. And slowly but surely, people are like, fuck, this guy's actually cool as hell. He's changing people's lives. And they feel that love. Like, you ever watch Hope Core or Positive Core, all that shit, and then you feel that love, which is you? Because we're all one, we're all love. That's what happens when you respond to hate with love. Every single time, the light wins. So if you get anything out of this video, I'm going to end it here. Respond with love as much and as best as you can. And if you make a mistake, doesn't mean you are a mistake. You keep going. Keep striving. I love you.